Hi everybody! Today I wanted to show you my homeschool room. It's finally ready, I think. I mean, not 100%, but we already started today. It was our first day of homeschool, and I want to mention I'm homeschooling a 6-year-old, first grade, and then my 16-year-old is in high school. And yeah, this is his first year homeschooling. And this is our second year homeschooling our 6-year-old. We did half of kindergarten last year. So yeah, we're very excited, and this is how this turned out. So this used to be a garage. This is the house, the garage. Then it got turned into a den, and now it's a homeschool room. So let me start over here. This is my area, my desk, and most of the furniture here is from IKEA. Just wanted to mention that. And here's my computer, my little decor here. I have to change that picture because we're now a family of 5, not 4. My lamp from IKEA, my calendar, and let me start over here. It's my stuff. I got this at the Dollar Tree. It's for utensils, but I used it for keeping my pencils and pens and my iPad and all this stuff. That's all my stuff. And then over here, this is my label maker. Well, actually it's my husband's, but for his work. But he's letting me use it until I get one for me. My candles, and then over here I have this is from IKEA too. My markers from our whiteboard, erasers, and then in this area, it's kind of like our curriculum that we're doing this year. Well, the stuff for me. And over here I have this little picture of a baby that was gifted to me, and I just thought it would look cute on my wall. And then over here I have my bookcase from IKEA. Up here I have stuff for the calendar, and then over here I have my books, mostly my books, and this is something that I made for a wedding. It was holding our rings. It was our ring bearer. This is what he is holding, but I made it from a book, and I just cut like a hole right there. This is the Spanish curriculum for my my son. These are some books, like beginner books for my first grader, for my daughter, and these are the books that we're going to be reading for our 15 minutes of out loud reading. We started with the Little Princess, then her little wood pattern blocks, my Bible, my daughter's Bible, and then all of this is what we used for kindergarten. That's all her curriculum, like workbooks from the Dollar Tree, the alphabet and addition, subtraction. And then I got these books from my husband's aunt. She's a retired kindergarten teacher, so she gave me all these books. It's everything pre-K to kindergarten, everything for early learning, early childhood basic activities, phonics, handwriting. This is like a Spanish words. And then we used this to learn how to read. She was doing great, but it gets a little boring because it's like the same thing over and over and over again. We made it through half of this book, so I mean it's pretty easy, but it gets a little boring. So if we have problems with our new curriculum, then we'll take this out again. And then this one is just reading. But that's what we use, and these are her folders with all her work that we did in kindergarten. But I'm gonna say these because I didn't write these workbooks. We didn't write on them, and neither we didn't write on these books, so we can use them for, I can use them for my 20-month-old, right? Not right now, but when she gets to that age, obviously. And then over here we just have like books. These are all our Disney books, and then these are our Dr. Seuss books. These are all like the Winnie the Pooh series. All of these. These are all Disney books. We love Disney. And then are here just random books, like reading books, like picture books. So these don't go here. These are Disney ones. They go up here. They were playing with them. So yeah, these are all our books. And then here's her work, a little globe that came with our curriculum. And then down here I have this, I don't know what it's called, but it's also from IKEA. And I bought the bins. So let me start over here. We have this printer. It's an HP, what is it? HP DeskJet 3050. And I think this was so cheap at Walmart. I think it was like $35. I think. I can't remember because we got it a long time ago, but it was like $30. So it works great. And it's also a scanner. So awesome. Got our sharpener. And then down here I have all labeled like paper. So we have all our paper. Okay. Just like white paper. Just like writing paper. All kinds of paper. Paper for the printer. And down here we have some like supplies, just random, like tape, just like random stuff, like pens, all that kind of stuff. And then up here we have, can't see that, construction paper. So we have like all our construction paper here. For them to access this. Well, my first grader, not my high schooler. I mean, if he wanted to, he could. And then down here we have paints and brushes. We have all our paints. And then we have our brushes in here. Then up here we have craft supplies. This one's pretty messy. I don't know. I have to find some kind of way to organize this. But I have yarn, paper plates, and you can't even see what's in here. Not much, but I have to reorganize this one. And then right here we have coloring books, all kinds of coloring books for my 20-month-old and my 6-year-old. All kinds. We have a lot of coloring books. A lot of, mostly princess, because we have 2 girls, and my high school son doesn't do coloring books anymore. So right here we have puzzles, games, and cards. So we have puzzles and just like games. I got this at Dollar Tree. I got this one at Dollar Tree. It's just Bible games, Go Fish, Bible trivia. This is just letters, like, oh, it's all cards and games and stuff. And then the last one is just movies. It's just our movies because I didn't know where to put them. These are all our kids movies, the Disney ones, and all kinds of movies. Okay, so these are our library books that we got. So that way we just keep them at one place, and when we go to the library, we just stick the whole thing and then return them, and then put the ones that we check out here. And then we always know that these are the library books. Right here we have this activity that came with, it didn't come with it. It's part of our curriculum, or math, Father's World, and it's counting like the bean, like ones, cup. At some point we're gonna get to tens, but yeah, every day we add a bean, and then once we get 10 beans, we're gonna glue them on a craft stick, and then we're gonna put in in another cup, a tens cup, the sticks, and then we'll keep adding the beans every day, 1 bean at a time, every day. And then here we have the coin cup, and here we're gonna do money. This is like a penny, not a real penny. And then when we have 5 pennies, we're gonna trade in for a dime, and then when we have 2, not dime, nickel, duh. We're trading for 2 for a nickel. Okay, so once we have 2 nickels, we trade in for a dime, and so forth. Okay. So that's that. And then over here, this is my daughter's area. So let's start up here. So this is her cork board, and then she has her 100 chart that she's going to be doing every day. And this one's already completed. And then she has her clock over here. We haven't worked on this yet, but we will. And then I bought those at Dollar Tree. A little cork board with her calendar. And it comes, this calendar I got at Target for like $3, $4. And it comes with all this like clings. And it says that's the first day of school. And all kinds of like decor for each month. That's what I kept on that bin, on that basket. Up here we have our map of the states, and then over here I have today's weather, tomorrow's weather will be, and then over here we have these pockets. They were supposed to be for days of the week, but I messed up on those. So then I was just like, oh, let me just put the presidents, because we're going to be studying them. We're just going to be talking about it. We'll grab a card and talk about each one. She's really interested in them. And then down here is her desk from IKEA. I think this was like $19. So it was really cheap. And then her chair was like, I don't know, $10? I don't know. Something like that. And then over here we have her little caddy. I got at Target. Her scissors, colored pencils, crayons, markers, paint. Her little Sophia that she painted. She just wanted to put her there. And over here is her letter chart and her number chart. That way she knows how to write them. And then over here I got her daily learning book notebook that I printed out my confessions of a homeschooler. And I only printed 2 of the pages. I didn't use all of it, but it just has like, I put this plastic so she can write it with the marker, with the dry erase marker. And then she writes what yesterday is today, what yesterday was today, tomorrow, and then color the number. She does all that. And then over here, she just writes her name, and that way we know how she has improved every month. So I thought that was neat. So that's what we do so that's what we're gonna do. What we did today, and what we're gonna do every morning. That's the first thing. And then down here, she has her Phonics and Spanish. Let me stop. This is what we're using. Spanish. Yeah, I don't want to go into much detail because I'm going to make a separate video. So this is her, like all her curriculum, math and art. And this is Bible, science, and social studies, kind of like geography. And then here's our huge board that we got at Home Depot. It's not an actual board, but it's, I don't even know what the material is, but it was like $10 or something like that. This huge thing. And over here we have my son's board, and it has like his book report information that he's going to be doing, his folders of every subject, his board, he's going to learn cursive, his laptop. And the reason we did this laptop, it works but not the screen. For some reason the screen doesn't work, so we plugged it into this TV, and it has like a huge image, so it's kind of cool. So we have that, and then he has his right there, the same as my daughter, but in cursive, like the learning notebook of each day, but in cursive. And then right here he has a CD player to play his audio for his Spanish curriculum. And then over here he has the same thing. He has the book that he's reading right now. He hardly has anything. I mean, flashcards. He has his pens over here and pencils. And over here he has Spanish. All his Spanish, his notepad, his workbook, and dictionary, and his audio stuff. And then down here he has just more notebooks. He does everything. His schoolwork is on computer. We do the Monarch Homeschool. So he doesn't have any actual books. So he just has like books too if he wants to read anything. And that's his area. And then over here is my 20-month-old area. So cute. We don't have a chair yet for her because the one that she has is too short for that little table. It's like a side table, but we need to get one for her. But this is her little area. That way she gets entertained while we do school in here. So she has her little posters, this little chalkboard, this blackboard, with her little basket that the chalks are already missing. Who knows where they are, to look for them. She has her little books over here in this little bins. These bins were attached to an easel, like a board. It came like, that's where we got this from. But the other side of the board was ruined. It was one of our nephews drew on it with a permanent marker, so it was completely ruined. It was bad. So yeah, so then we removed this board and then these two bins, and then we just put all her board books. And then she has her little caddy too that I got at Target for $3. It has her crayons and color pencils. And that's it. That's her little area. And her little chair to read that we got at IKEA. It's missing the cover because it was really dirty. So I was gonna wash it. And that's it. So that is what it looks like. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you later.